What is up guys, I'm CardFighter and welcome to this week's episode of CardFighter's Thoughts. Doing stuff a little bit differently today considering Bushiroad haven't uploaded this week's episode of CardFighter Vanguard due next. So instead of going over the weekly episode, we're going to go over Divine Dragon Keeper and what I think of it. Is it balanced? So I know the set's kind of old, like it was released back in the early days of December. But still, like I feel like I can still cover a bit about it. For starters, what are the clans that are involved in this set? So we've got Narukami, Shadow Paladin, Aqua Force, Gear Chronicle, Angel Feather, Spite Brothers, and I believe that's it. Yeah, Narukami, Aqua Force, Angel Feather, Shadow Paladin. Gear Chronicle and Spike Brothers, and yeah, no, I already said Aquaforce. So those are the 6 clans involved in this, and Gear Chronicle in this set has only got minor support, which is kind of alright because considering like they got a clan booster, which kind of makes sense because they already had a clan booster with all like the major stuff in it, like Gear Groovy, Chrono Tiger Rebellion. So it kind of makes sense that they only have like a few cards in this set. Like they have one triple rare, which is still good, but nothing compared to like Gear Groovy or Next Stage or whatever. And they have one double rare, which is still quite alright. I'm definitely using it in my Gear Chronicle deck. And also they're getting support in another character booster, in the new character booster that's coming out. So yeah, fun. Like honestly, Gear Chronicle can just. I'm a Gear Chronicle player myself, but they need to take a break with all the support. Like what I hear from a lot of Gear Chronicle players is that we get all the support, but now we don't really know what to do with it. So I'd say like just give us a bit of support and just leave us for the time being. Let us figure stuff out because right now it's just the same sort of decks like like the Melon Tyrant Neat combo with TikTok and Metallica. It's still there. I mean Japan have sort of sorted out, I guess, because they've restricted like Melon and TikTok now. Well, I've just completely banned TikTok. But yeah, like over here in like the UK and like the US and all that. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, they're still quite a thing. So it would make more sense if Bushiroad just like slowed down the Gear Chronicle support, so we can actually figure out other styles of play with the Gear Chronicle deck other than just the Melon combo. So it's nice to see that they've only just like got a slight support in this set. I guess not surprisingly enough, Shadow Paladins sort of like dominate this set, because they've got like a Raging Wrapped like for Revengers, like the new Raging Form Stride. We've got like Ritual with like Luard. We've got the Luard Evolution Stride. So yeah, so right now I'm just going to go over like a few of the like triple rares and maybe some of the double rares in this set. Like explain over go over the skills and like explain why they are alright. For starters, we're going to go over Drag Driver Luard, if I can find it. Give me a minute. Alright, where is he? I swear I found him. Well, anyway, I can't seem to find him on this site, which is surprising, considering I had the exact page up a minute ago. Here we go. Nope. Where'd he go? I hate this computer. Alright, anyway, hang on. Here we go. Drag Driver Luard. This is Luard's Evolution Stride, and his skill is Ritual Free, cast Soul Blast 1, and choose a face down card from your G zone, turn it face up. That can be anything, but it would preferably be Luard if you can. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Select, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to the same number of grade 1 cards as the number of face cards named Drag Driver Luard in your G zone. Call them separate rear guard, shuffle your deck, and those units get power plus 1000 for each grade 1 in your drop zone. So that is a really good card, considering that, well, it's not as good as like people like originally thought, but it still has a lot of power increase. Like it gives a lot of units a lot of power because the new style of Shadow Paladins in Ritual, which involves like having grade 1s in the drop zone, and it can be really powerful in the late game because like you probably have like 3 Luards already face up. So that means 3 grade 1s, 3 units are going to get like probably I think a maximum I've seen is about 10,000 or so. So you can just imagine like 10,000 to eat like 3 units. Like that could be attackers or boosters and plus additional skills as well. So at a minimum that's 30k to the board, which is kind of impressive in my opinion. But yeah, this is a card that's probably going to see a lot of play in Shadow Paladins, maybe running about 2 or at least 2 at a minimum, but like probably 4 if you're running, especially if you're running like a major Luard deck, like a Luard based deck. So yeah, that's a Drag Driver Luard, and here we have a Drag Wizard Morfessa. This is the grade 2 triple rare for Shadow Paladin, Ritual Shadow Paladins. And again, this card can get a lot of power boosts, like if you combo it with Luard, and like you call a booster, again gains power for every grade 1 drop zone. This unit can like hit major columns. Like so its skill is Generation Brick 1, Ritual 3. When this unit attacks a Vanguard until the end of the turn, this unit gets power plus 5,000 power, and also counter +1 when this unit attack hits a Vanguard. You may pay the cost you do, search your deck for up to 1 grade 1, call it a rear guard, and shuffle your deck. So again, with the 5,000 power boost combined with Luard's Drag Driver Luard's skill, like you can easily probably hit about 14 plus 17, roughly about 40k or something like that. I'm not very good at maths. Anyway, yeah, so this card can definitely hit a lot of magic numbers, and also it does count as ritual it does count as a grade 1 drop zone. So yeah, so definitely worthy of being a triple rare. So next we have Great Hero Rising Supernova. This is the Nova Evolution Stride. It's nice to see Spike Brothers getting even more support now. Well, nice and not nice at the same time because they're pretty broken, but also because they don't really get a lot of support. Anyway, this skill is choose a face-down card from your G-Zone, turn it face up. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost if you do. Choose up to the same face-up cards named Great Hero Rising Supernova in your G-Zone, and they become charging. Well, choose the same number of units as face-up, and if the number of rear guards that are charging is 4 or more, all of your units gain power plus 10,000. Yeah, see, that's gonna be a problem because like Spike Brothers are all about multiple attacks, like especially in the early game, and just with this, like they power up by 10,000. So that is pretty good because like again, 3 units are gonna gain. 3 units will become charging, I believe. No, wait. Yeah, so again, like it's just like God, I'm lots of words of this. Your G-Zone. Yeah, so pretty much like if you have 4 units that are charging, or your whole field, that's an instant 50k to the board. No, wait, yeah, I think 60k to the board. That is insane, especially with the multiple attacks that Spy Brothers is like renowned for. That is pretty good. Like, it's definitely going to be a major problem if you come up against that and you are not prepared. So yeah, because that's again, it's really good because like I said, Spike Brothers is all about hitting your opponent fast and hard in the early game, and this sort of like gives them power for the late game as well. So yeah, like either way, if you're defending early, then you're not going to have anything to defend yourself for this stride. If you want to defend for this stride, you're not going to have anything to defend for the early game. So either way, Spike Brothers is going to be a problem. So yeah, very, very good card. Definitely going to see a lot of play in Spy Brothers decks. Next we have a Meta Pulsar Split Pegasus. This is the 1 triple rare in the set for Gear Chronicle. And although it's in my opinion, it's still an amazing card. Like, it's a great first stride. And it can also help in the late game as well if you're playing Zodiac Time Beasts like me. So its skill is its first skill is a continuous G-Zone. During your turn, if this card's face up, all your Zodiac Time Beast units in the front row get power plus 1,000 power. So if you're running 4 of this, and they are all face up in the G-Zone, all your Zodiac Time Beast units in the front row are going to gain plus 4. And again, if you combine this with a Chrono Jet Dragon G skill, which is for every 2 face up units in the G-Zone, he powers up by 5,000, and all your Zodiac Time Beast rear guards power up by 1,000. Like, that is like a lot of power to being spread around, and especially in the late game, especially after like a Gear Groovy stride as well if you combine it with next stage, because like next stage already, well, Gear Groovy already gets rid of about maybe 4 cards in your G zone while flips and face over. So while you're limiting your strides, you're also getting a lot of power from a Chronojet Dragon G like attack, especially if you've got a whole field of Zodiac Time Beast, because like just from those 4, just from like 2 of a split Pegasus, like your whole front row is powering up by 2,000, and then for Chronojet Dragon G skill another 2,000. So that's already 4,000 power to the front row, which is insane. So yeah, and his second skill, or his main skill actually, counter +1 and choose a face down card from your G zone, turn it face up. You can have a heart card, Chronojet, if you have a Zodiac Time Beast heart card, choose one of your grade 1 or greater rear guards, return to your deck and search your deck for up to 2 Zodiac Time Beasts with a grade minus that, and then call them to separate rear guards. So again, this works well, like if you have it works well with a Chronodran, the first Chronodran, like if you use that skill to call out Chronojet Dragon or Chronojet Dragon G, you can then like activate Pegasus skill to instantly hit GB2 and to get like a grade 2, like the double rare in this set, or like any other one, Zodiac Time Beast one, which is, so it's really good because like again it gives you like more options, it can like toolbox as well, so yeah, very good. Okay, we're going to go over 2 more cards I believe. Right, who should I go over? Come on. Yeah, it's nice seeing this set, like a bunch of cards are getting like reprinted as well, like Dragonic Vanquisher, the first evolution stride for him, like, so that's easier to get, and you got like a Commander Favus as well, which is still a very ridiculous card. Like Aquaforce are getting a lot of support in this, well, they already have a lot of support in this set, and they have become quite a threat, but they already weren't. And again, like some older cards are getting reprints as well, like a Raging Form, Maelstrom, and Dragonic Descendant. Right, here we have Conquering Supreme Dragon Dragonic Vanquisher VMAX. This is the first of the 2 generation rares. Generation Break 3, Thunderstrike 5, that's the keyword for Narukami if you didn't know. Counter +2, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard, if your opponent does not have any rear guards, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards and deal 1 damage. That is really good because it combines well with his second skill, which allows you to attack, I think, as many rear guards as you have as units. For every unit with Vanquisher in its card name in your G zone, you can attack a different rear guard. So yeah, that's really good. It's pretty much like a upgraded skill of Dragonic Kaiser Vermilion, which is already ridiculous. And the damaging skill also activates if you're on 5 damage. So if you don't have any rear guard, if your opponent doesn't have any rear guards and they're on 5 damage, then you pretty much won, unless they put a heal trigger. So yeah, very good card, and I know a friend of mine who's planning to make this deck and it's going to be a pain. Looking at you, David. And for the last card, we're going to go over Storm of Lament Wailing Favus. Generation Break 3, when this unit attacks, your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards for each battle that your rear guard's attacked this turn and retires it. And combine that with Aquaforce's like multiple attacks, you're probably going to be retiring at least like 3 rear guards at a minimum. So yeah, and then his Generation Break 2 skill, which is a wave 3rd time or more. Counter +1, when this unit attacks, you may pay the cost you do until the end of the battle. This unit gets power plus 5,000 power for each battle that your rear guard's attacked. And this turn, your opponent cannot call grade 1 cards from hand to Guardian Circle. Bushiroad, what the hell? So yeah, that is a really annoying card because not only does it mess up your field, you can't perfect guard it, and it gains power, like 10k at the minimum, literally. No, 15k at a minimum. So yeah, not a fun card to go up against. Yeah, Aquaforce, not a fun deck to play against. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap this up here. Overall, I think this was a really balanced out set. Slightly dominated by shadows in my opinion, but like because it was ritual, like new style, it was very good. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!